Are we live? Are we live? I see Bella Artista in the house, hand pink waving. What's going on, folks? Just getting started. I don't see nobody popping up. It's usually a little delay. Let me get my camera adjusted while while I wait for y'all to come in here. I see it's two people, but like I said, you ain't in the house until you come into the and ring the bell on the like button and go ahead and drop that comment. Let me know y'all in because y'all know, regardless, every time I got to do a mic check. My mic sounds nice. Check one. So like I said, we're going. When I start out a video, when I start a video out. I usually wait for about 10 minutes for everybody to get in the house, come on in before we get started and greet everybody on the way in for those who are new to the live. I see people starting to come in, come in, come in. Let me see you. Let me see you say something, say something. It's all about the comments. It's J Dub, the number one commenter. There's Pink and Cream in his house. Good to see you. I'm glad you showed up. Psalm 10. She rang the doorbell. Let me put it on. Doorbell, mic sound nice. I pray the live go well and all that good stuff, Because with the lives, it's not unless it's a review, it's all off the top of the dome, all off the heart. And y'all know on the lives, I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house. So it give me that inspiration. It also has become like my trademark at this point. So we roll with it. Yo, J Dub. There's Danny Owens. What it do, my guy? Good to see you, Danny. As always, it's always a pleasure. I'm glad to see you. We'll let everybody come on in and say hello. We got Colton James Hodge in the house. Good to see you. I appreciate you coming through. DC native, hometown hero. Hey, J Dub, I'm here. I spent all my money over the holiday, so I'm here for the free enjoy entertainment. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I'm so glad you're here. What I always say, you could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you're here with me. I appreciate it. I really mean it. We got Amy J. What's good? Good to see you, Amy J. Appreciate you coming through. Coming through. What Pink and Cream say? She say, all about the chains. I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house. Even though this is cap, it still feel good. So I can understand what Rashid's going through. This cap feel good. Sugar 48, JD. There you go. That's me. That's my nickname, y'all. I want y'all to start calling me JD. JD from Southern Cali. Sugar 48. Does it really never rain in Southern California? Yeah, this is cap. This is cap. Like I said, we're gonna got about 7 more minutes before we get started, and get into the hot topic segment. Because it's been asked of me that, as an idea, I should, get on these hot topics because there's always something going on when I run out of time or doing a video or content is up and down. There's always something going on. What we got? We got Dora Bonds in the house. Hello. Hello. What happened? Sugar 48 said, not where I live. It never rains in Southern California. Now, isn't that wonderful? I thought that was just a song. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It don't rain. It don't snow. You might got earthquakes. You might got smog, but it's good. DC native. What these DC natives say? Did you watch Ready Love tonight? I'm looking forward to the review if you did. I saw snippets of it because I'm really what you call it. I'm really short on time, but I feel like I had to get this out. However, and you're not the first one who spoke on that as well. So like I said, I'm gonna really push for a Saturday night live. My time is still kind of tight, so it could be between 9 and 10 to knock out that Ready for Love for tomorrow night. If not, for sure to be up on Sunday in real life. Hammer G is in the house saying, hey, Hammer G. Appreciate you coming through. So yeah. Because I'm looking forward to the new season. It's time. And if I did not mention, or some of y'all didn't hear me, I have been invited. My contract has been continued on Sabrina Soul's channel. So I will be doing a guest spot there on Tuesdays with all the all-star Ready to Love cast. You know, your boy J Dub is the only guy who ain't been on Ready to Love, but they, you know, they like J Dub over there. Some of them do. AW A1 from day one. We in here. You better know it. Always good to see you. Like I said, it's not alive without you in real life, not for fake life. What Sugar 48 say? I'm on the high desert. When it rains, it pours. Plus, I'm close to the Big Bear. Okay, like you really giving J-Dub a geography lesson, because I told you I've been horrible at geography. I'm just trying to learn because I'm very interested, and you know I like to know about places I've never been. So that is great information. I guess since we discussed the Sugar 40, is that anywhere near like Lake Tahoe or something like that? You know. Hammer G say contract. Yep, I've been renewed. I'm getting Ready to Love checks. Nah, that's cap. I ain't getting no Ready to Love checks. But you know, we do it for the love. And Sabrina Soul has looked out for me on this YouTube platform and streets. She helped me anytime that I can. So when she called and say, J Dub, I don't care how bad they try to run you off my channel, or you know, they're not agreeing with your opinion, I want you there. So that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Well, let me see what Danny Owens said. Saturday or Sunday is cool. We'll be here for it. And you whenever. We the Dub fan. Love that. Danny Owens. I like the support. I'm telling you. I don't do this without y'all in real life, not for fake life. You know, y'all truly inspire me. I love the positive energy. It's so genuine. It's you know, MG by Hey J Dub, hey J Dub fam, hey Dub fam, excuse me. I got my glass on, still can't read. Sugar 48 still give me lessons to see. No, Lake Tahoe's is not in California. Oops. Oh, that's in I guess Nevada. Oopsie, I made a poopsie. Nick May, hey J Dub and family, appreciate you coming through. Nick May. Sugar 48. I'm about 150 miles from Vegas. Yeah, and when I said that, every time I go to Vegas, I say, I wonder if I could drive to California. Some people say, oh, it's only 2 hours away. Some people say, oh, it's 4 hours away. And I'm like, then they be like, oh, you got to drive through the desert. I'm like, I always thought, what if I break down in the desert, even though I'll be in a newer car? I don't know. I don't like driving in places I don't know like that. So yeah. So where we at? We got a couple of minutes. This is going through. Okay, Sugar 4, they said no, I meant Northern California. Okay, I see the period. Northern California. Okay, that's up there. Okay. Because when you said Big Bear, I don't even know what Big Bear is. I thought Big Bear was up by the water, up in the mountains, like where you ski at and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate it. I'm learning. You're never too old to learn. You know what I'm saying? Ho, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. There's Auntie's advice. It's J Dub. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Auntie's advice, the super YouTuber. As I tell y'all, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. But when a YouTuber content creator takes the time, takes the seconds to come and see and stop by J Dub, like it's right here. It's all love. And Auntie know I fug with her, you know, in real life. And that's real. Like Auntie had my back just straight up and down. So, you know, and she from the hometown. She's from the town. So, you know, and again, I know y'all have. And guess what? I see a lot of y'all coming from Auntie's advice. It's just a blended family. Come on. If you haven't checked out Auntie's advice, please do so. You will not regret it. You have never seen nothing like this in your life. As Auntie say, you can't make this up. Amy J say thoughts on Monique divorce announcement. You know, guess what? I had no plans to talk about that, but guess what? I work for y'all, so I can keep that real brief. I didn't put that. So as far as Monique and that's going on, I just felt like it was always out there. It was just like it was a protective covering by her words and stating that, like, oh, we're not getting divorced. We're just spending time over in this house by ourselves, and maybe we're coming together twice a week to try it out. There's no way I did not believe that they weren't already divorced and back when the trouble started up. And again, I've met Monique in person, a total sweetheart. I don't, that doesn't have nothing to do with her marriage and all of that. I just say, even in my what do you call it? In my reviews, I just felt like she outgrew Chris. She couldn't do it anymore, and their dynamic changed because um it's a different life, especially with professional athletes. When they're gone, let's say 85% of the time, and then one day they home every single day, that's like you being married and you focus all on your children. And when your children grow up and leave you, you look at like, we ain't really got nothing because we ain't really spent that time. We don't know each other. We different people. We got different directions. So to me, it spells disaster, especially even when a pro athlete is not doing what they used to do in their purpose. You know, that will be problematic. I mean, you probably need therapy just for that. Like, I've done this my whole life and now I can't do it anymore. So it's no shock, it's no surprise. You know, Chris' mother said Monique was a floozy and she just won his money. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what she said. And yeah, they not together. I mean, people are divorcing at such a high rate. It's crazy. They said once the pandemic hit, it like changed everything. It changed people's perspective on life, period. Jacqueline Jacqueline Willoughby in the house. Hey, J Dub and Dub fam. Happy Friday, Jacqueline. I appreciate you so much coming through. Did you bring the two-part trio? We looking for Markeisha Bennett and Miss Bell. But again, I appreciate you coming through, and it's wonderful to see. What we got? I'm a little behind on my comments. Um, Love, I love AA intro. What's that, Hammer G? I don't know. You know, I'm a little slow when we use acronyms, and you gotta break it down for me so I can get on it. Sherry Pottinger. Hey, it's J Dub. Glad I'm able to catch a live. I'm so glad you are too. You was able to catch one. We got something. Um, April Smith said the pandemic helped my husband and I. And yes, you're right. That it didn't hurt everybody. It brought some people closer together, made them get a more positive perspective in life, made people more grateful, made them change their negative ways. Um, uh, let's see. Amy J. Amy J, these are great questions in real life. I'm over my time, but listen, it really ain't no schedule, ain't no plan. We're gonna do this till it ain't doing it. We can't do it no more. What did she outgrow with Chris? I just don't understand. Is Chris boring? As Auntie advice say, in my opinion, um, let's say from the outside looking in, with Chris and Monique, I'm thinking more so Chris wants to, because we definitely gonna get in that tonight. A traditional woman. He's the breadwinner. He's the non-bus driver that all the women are asking for. He's rich. He's mild mannered. He loves his family and his children. However, Monique is looking for more. Monique is like, I'm going to do quote because I don't really believe in this stuff, but I'm going to call it, she's the boss chick. She wants to create businesses. She wants to be shaking and moving. In real life, it don't feel like she want to be sitting home watching her kids. And this is my opinion. She wanted to be flourishing and growing. And I get that, especially when you got a whole lot of money. You give me a whole lot of money, I'm going to make something shake. I got some great ideas. And so, yes, you have a lot of resources, and especially she came from humble beginnings, and she's smart, and she's personable. Yeah, she can make something happen. So I get this. So, oh my goodness, R. Hampton, you doing all these guest spots on other channels, but I'm riding with you. You always do, R. Hampton, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna put it like this. If you ever see R. Hampton anyway, please pay attention to those comments. R. Hampton, get down in them comments. And I read an old comment on R. Hampton. I wish I wrote it down. It was so damn funny. About to drop my phone, my computer, everything. R. Hampton is hilarious. A true comedian. Auntie's advice said crafty. Crafty floozy. Let me stop. I'm not calling Monique that. Let me stop that. Okay. Amy J said, okay, I can see it. I thought it was great questions. I didn't even think about that because, like Auntie said, we saw it coming from a mile away. Like she wasn't fooling nobody. We're working on us. We're going to a therapist. We could see that Monique she outgrew Chris, or she grew tired of him. So definitely I saw it coming. And especially, when she get into her independent woman thing. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. However, it's the exact opposite of what Chris wants. Chris want to keep her pregnant in the house watching these kids. Monique she's on the radio, and her radio show is doing well, in the area in real life. So she's living her dream. It was the opposite of what Chris wanted. And I even learned something about within listening to what do you call it? I guess the blogs about that. I didn't know originally Monique was like Chris's, let's call it like day-to-day manager. I did not realize that. And I was thinking that would be kind of problematic. Somebody knows the ins and outs of your total life. They manage everything that you got. And then you marry them. They work for you, but then you married them. They know all your business. They got all the access. He can't never hide no money, no nothing. She know everything. She probably hid the money from him. I don't know. So let me see. Let me sunshine and flowers. Let me tip in quietly. Sunshine and flowers. You ain't got to tip in quietly. I'm so glad you're here. You made the live. Excellent, wonderful. We got LNV in the house. Glad to see LNV, did you bring Monique King, the queen? So let me go ahead and get started because I'm a little off schedule. But let's see something. Ham said, I'm with the cause with Chris. He's a good dude. She's very ambitious. I think that's a fair assessment. And I don't know Chris. I don't know Monique, but absolutely I could say that about Chris. Like he seems like a good dude. No one's perfect. Again, we talked about the 80-20 rule the last time or whatever. So let's go ahead and jump into this thing. With the hot topics, we go in, we do a warm, and we come in slow, and then we go to the main event. It's like watching the undercard. LB said Monique being messy with somewhere else. She better pop her head in here and say hello. Yeah. So this is what we're gonna touch on this on the India Arie versus the Essence Festival. Now, your boy J Dub is not, let's say, an expert on the Essence Festival. It's on my bucket list. I definitely want to go there. I don't know if I belong there, but they say men are there. I don't know if it's Black women's empowerment concert movement and all of that. But like, I like the music that they be playing and the people who show up. So why can't J Dub be down there too? I want to go. I want to go. Your boy Jay. I guess what? I'm going to go. I'm gotta keep the women off me. Get off me, Essence Festival women. But like, yeah, I want to do that. But it's just the fact that I never say this. It kind of irritates me. I'm gonna be all over the place on this one. It kind of irritates me where people they look at that. There we go. I just asked LV, where is Monique King, the queen? There she goes. She charging her phone at the casino. That's all I can ask for, Monique, that you just show up and poke your head in, because you be all over the place. You be busy. You be, doing your thing out there. And April Smith said, come down to the deep south. What part of the deep south? I'll be scared. I bought a car of Texas, and I was like, I looked through my map, and I got to drive through Mississippi. I said, oh, hell no. Send it. But anyway, yeah, like I say, it's a thing where people now say, like, I know we're supposed to be minding our business, and it's none of our business. Listen, if anything hit the internet, I don't care what it is. It's our business. And that's how I feel, in my opinion. It's anything hit the internet. So when people get away from me talking about this ain't none of our business, it's somebody we care about, think about, have interest in, and it's on the internet, we could talk about. It's all our business. If that's the case, it wouldn't be on the internet. It'll be private. We wouldn't have nothing to do with it. LMB said, I don't want to drop exact. Some people go there, and I'm like, we that's a whole nother video. But anyway, yeah. So it's a thing with India Arie having a very strong opinion, or I say as a person is opinionated, and not that the Dub Fab isn't what do you call it, intelligent, intelligent, the fact that some people have a different definitions. Opinionated means pretty much your opinion is so strong, you're almost like making it fact. Now, we all have opinion about everything and anything that we want to, but because you feel a way about some way, even me, the number one commenter who can be opinionated at times, it gets to be a bit much. So now Indi Arie, why I would say versus the Essence Festival, because Indi Arie had an issue with two of the headliner performances at the Essence festivals, because she gotta come off kind of, I call it passive aggressive. You got to come in, act like you're calm and you really not saying nothing bad, like, oh, I really love Meg Thee Stallion and I love Janelle Monáe just like all my other sisters. However, then you got to get into a spiel of like, you gotta go into, like, I'm gonna call it like judgment mode, if you will. Now, Indi Arie has a issue with as far as the performances, like with Meg Thee Stallion, because Meg got up there and was like having people twerk, like almost like a twerk class and all that kind of stuff. And she got real judgy. And also Janelle Monáe had a situation where I don't know how it applied, but she decided to pull one of her breast out or whatever. And Indi Arie is like, oh my goodness. And I'm not quoting her, but it's more so like, I can't believe like how far our people have gone down the hill where we don't respect ourselves. We don't, value ourselves and all of that. And she's saying, I'm not just speaking from a place of just having an opinion. I've done this. I'm an artist and this is what I do. And like I said, it came off like real judgy. And I do have a problem with that. Now, granted, in my opinion, the music today is totally sex driven, guns, violence, murder, money, all of that. And it gets kind of old. Everybody a gangster, and everybody don't want to hear about your body parts, man or woman, or what you can do in the bed and all that kind of stuff. Even in like rap and all that, it's gotten out of hand. But that's a lane, and times have changed. So we get different, what do you call it? Why my comments ain't move? Hold up, that's distracting. I gotta see somebody that stop with LMV. It gets kind of distracting. Oh, let me keep going. They it's everything is sex driven, murder, guns, money, all of that. Yeah, it's just it's a thing, but in all times things constantly change. Even back when Indi Arie was out there, there was the little Kims and Foxy Browns and Adina Howard. I mean, just putting it all out there. There's always a lane where somebody's gonna like what you're doing, just like this channel. I'm J-Dub is not everybody's cup of tea, but that don't mean I'm not for some people. Somebody's gonna like me. So let them people like me and let me do what I do and you do what you do. And there's the fact that, like, it came in a separate separation kind of thing, because where you kind of feel a need to nitpick at other people and point fingers and judge, that causes division. And that's the exact opposite of what Essence Festival is about. It's supposed to be about women empowerment. It's supposed to be about it's supposed to be about bringing all types of genre of musics together, because everybody don't like the same thing. And it's okay that you don't like one thing. You like the gospel, or you like the R&B, or you like the ratchet rap, or whatever the case may be. It's a place for everybody. And even Essence Festival took offense to that, because it's like they saying, yeah, this is what we do. We include everyone, because you're supposed to. Because granted, you have a platform that you want all women of walks of life to come to, and now you got somebody speaking on division and like, oh, they shouldn't be doing this, and everybody ain't Indi Arie. Everybody don't want to drink lemongrass and meditate on the hill, on the field. No, that's everybody has a place. And granted, just like a YouTube channel, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Essence Festival, to my knowledge, has like segments, and like, oh, at 8, Meg Thee Stallion coming on. At 7, the gospel people come on. Let people do their thing and stop being so judgmental. And that kind of bothers me. Like, you so self-righteous that, like, oh, if they ain't doing what I'm doing, or we don't have all the what do you call it? All the old values and morals and standards. Like again, I come from the era when those times were there. But granted, they always had different people from walks of life, and we still didn't judge people. People did their thing, and that's just what it was. You either liked it or you didn't, but you don't tear people down because they don't agree with you. In essence, like I said, they came for Indi Arie and just let them know that, like, hey, in real life, Meg Thee Stallion is probably one of the hottest acts that there is. It's plenty of people that want to see her, and people want to see Janelle Monáe. Okay, you don't like it, but it's now like you're the brown skin woman from the song that's supposed to be creating unity and all of that. Let them people live. Let them people do their thing. If you don't like it, turn the channel or walk out the festival or whatever you want to do. And yeah, she said, Pink and Cream. I attended back in the day. Everything has changed. Not only Essence Festival, Pink and Cream, the whole world has changed. We could go down a whole list about what's different and change it. And in real life, we do what we've been done. We adjust with the world. And granted, you can keep your same moral values and standard, but just understand everybody is not going to align with those moral values and standards. Those are yours, and it's okay. With Auntie's advice, Auntie has a lot of wisdom, I'm telling you, and then still to cuss you out about it. So, but it's just a different generation. Back in our day, Janet Jackson's career was almost destroyed for what is acceptable now. You're absolutely right, Auntie, because I don't believe that thing with Janet Jackson when they ripped her shirt and her breast shown and they was trying to fine her and ban her and all of that. But now it's welcome. And yeah, it's a different day. It's just different. So many things have changed. Some for the better, most for the worse. But hey, it's a new world. It's a new world. Let's stop being so judgmental and like trying to, like, I would call it attack. I don't feel like, oh, poor Meg Thee Stallion or nothing like that. It's just the fact that when we comfortable not liking something, we want to like separate and divide. I'm gonna tell you like that. Thinking like that was given to us a long time ago. We want to find the differences in us to separate us. Like, oh, you got brown skin, you got light skin. We need to have a problem with each other. Oh, you play the guitar, I rap. We need to we need to be apart. And that's what the exact opposite of the Essence Festival was about. And it's just like people need to get away and get off their high horse so much about anything, and being so self-righteous. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta agree with it. It's just, this not only applies to Essence Festival, it applies to life. Just how people out, they really get sensitive, too politically correct, super opinionated. Like you're gonna make your beliefs my beliefs, Sunshine Flowers. Okay, I get it, J-Dub. Leave my girl alone. Well, she should have kept it private. She should have kept that. She should have wrote a song about it or something, instead of causing or trying to cause division. It didn't work. It was a fail. It made her look crazy. But I'm okay. Listen, I work for y'all. Sunshine Flowers said it's over. Get off her girl, Indi Arie. I like Indi Arie. I just didn't like how she carried that. You know what I'm saying? you know. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the main event. We about at the 30-minute mark. And yes, I'm definitely going to go in on this. And it's a wonderful thing to have your own platform. Not that I don't have my own platform. We have our own platform. Why? Because this is the space of to say what you say. Y'all know, y'all don't agree with everything that J-Dub says. It feels weird talking in the third person. However, it's just good to be able to speak in a space where, hey, I can say what I say, the model of this channel, and we can keep moving. We can keep it going, and we can have a discussion and a conversation because it's still all about the comments. Y'all keep this thing going, and I love it. So let's go ahead and get to the main event. And what that main event, what everybody's talking about, what y'all seen in that thumbnail. What we gonna call it? We're gonna call it something. We're gonna call it something. We'll call it KEE KEE Palmer's Girls' Night to see Usher. You know, that thing been trending so hard and so tough, and I'm gonna be all over the place on this one. So you know, y'all buckle up. It's everywhere. And guess what? It's something different. You're gonna get a male's perspective. You know, it's different. We all have a place and a space, you know, you know, to what we got going on. Let me see. Sunshine Flower said, JW, you know, you don't pay me no any mind. Oh, that's why I keep yapping. Yes, I do. I work for you and everybody else on this channel. So I moved on. You got it. I ran Indi Arie down a little bit. I was a little actually nice, but I'm just saying we should get away from that kind of thinking where we gotta divide and tear each other down. But let's talk about KEE KEE Palmer's Girls Night Out. Now we know KEE Palmer, you know, some people be saying KEE Palmer's a megastar and all. I don't know about all that, but I really enjoy KEE Palmer. She has a spirit and an energy that comes off of that screen, and she's like an original. So I really enjoy KEE Palmer. I still say her little I don't know if it's a meme or whatever the video you say, and people don't really be feeling it, but I like it. When she was on the internet talking some they was like, do you know him? She's like, sorry to this man. You know, I love that. I don't know why. I just love it. What R. Hampton say, you gotta always watch for R. Hampton's comments. Man, it's been some think pieces on this one. Yeah, I'm telling you, I mean they go deep. Like it's some psychology, you know. LMB said Kiki's buns, the infamous dress. Miss Pretty Amazing. Hey, so good to see you, Miss Pretty Amazing. Yeah. So KEE went out on a night out, girls' night. You know, it was supposed to be girls empowerment. KEE recently had a baby by who I mean, I guess I can't even, the guy's name is Darius, but his brother plays on one of my favorite series that's canceled or went off. I ain't gonna say canceled. Was Insecure, the dude who played Dro or whatever. So like he's not famous. I'm sure she met him at a party with dealing with Insecure or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. But yeah, that's how it turned out. I looked back at it and just did my a little minor research, and KEE pretty much met Darius and said she kind of wanted to tussle, she wanted to wrestle with him. Pretty much, she didn't think it would be a serious relationship, and that's not nothing new. That's not nothing new. Why? Because sometimes people get into situations thinking that is light, and then it turns into something serious. Having a child with someone is very serious, and a lot of people don't take it serious enough. When they tell you, hey, be careful who you select to have children with, because it's a long-term commitment, and if it's not good, it's going to be hell to pay. You know, hell to pay. So that's the thing. You know, people can do what they want, but that's just another lesson. Like, you really gotta look who you're spending your time with. You know, hey, if you don't mind living a life of hell by having a one night fling, have at it. But I can't say that's what she had, but just a thing. But let's just focus on what it was. KEE went to see Usher. He has a residency show in Vegas. And again, just to speak on it, if none of y'all have seen that Usher residency, and if you like Usher, I mean, I can't say if you don't like Usher. Most people like Usher. You should, because you would be surprised how many hits Usher has made. And I thought to myself, why would I be so surprised? Usher's been in the game for like 30 plus years in real life. They don't talk about it enough. Like, when I tell you he got the hits, he got the hits. And the show, I don't know if I talked about it before, but I have seen it. The show is absolutely stupendous. It's excellent. And not only that, shoot, the DJ there was playing for like an hour, maybe an hour plus, and it was a full on party from the front row to the back row the whole time. I'm telling you, it was something. What Curtis Williams say, I think it's less about the outfit and more about the outfit. I think it's less about the outfit and more about who the outfit was worn for. You think that was for Usher? I don't think so. I think she was just she was feeling herself. And we definitely going to go there and get there. Usher got hits on hits on hits on hits. And That's real. Jacqueline Willoughby. I would love to go see Usher in concert. Then guess what? You should go because I think it's ending soon. I think he's going to break in July. I think it's going to start back in September and then it's going to end in October, like be gone. I think I would like to see it one more time. You know, who knows? But I can say I've seen it the first time and it was totally, totally, totally worth it. LV say, I learned yesterday who his brother was. Yeah, he ain't nobody, neither one of them. But yeah, Keke went out, on a girls' night out, girls' weekend out or whatever. She went to see Usher. And what became an issue was she was having a good time. They showed a clip of Keke being serenaded by Usher because that's what he do at the end of the show. I don't know if somebody points him to it or he sees somebody. He goes to get somebody, sometimes of notoriety, because when I was there, he got his current recent child's mother. I don't know if they married or that's his fiance or whatever. Oh, again, it was an older lady. Usher like a little age on him, and nothing is wrong with that. But she was a cute young lady, but she's I guess probably his age or close to his age, but you could tell she was older. And yeah, so he found Keke, or somebody told him Keke was in the stage, and they had a little groove going. They was grooving and all that, and she was even singing with him. What was she singing? I think it was "There Goes My Baby," which is a great Usher song. Okay, let me stop. I gotta pause. Really BTV, we gotta say what's up to Really BTV, a super YouTuber, be pumping them videos out, really doing a thing. I had the pleasure before to be on the Ready to Love panels with Really BTV. If you have not checked Really BTV, please check her out. She's definitely in a category all of her own. Just as I said, she could be working on another video, cranking them out, but she's took time to stop by J-Dub's channel, so we appreciate it. All right, who we got in the house? Caribbean. I always gotta say it like this. It's funny to me. Caribbean Gal 28. J-Dub. Hey brother, I appreciate you coming through. Caribbean Gal 28. Yeah, so we the issue comes with after that scene, which I think is, what do you call it? I think it's a once in a lifetime thing. Now, granted, Keke Palmer is famous. She may have seen Usher before at a party or something like that. However, I don't think she's been in a space like that, and that would be exciting. And then y'all gonna hear me go from a man's perspective. That's all I can do. I can't be a woman. I can't think like some of y'all. I can give you what I know. I give you what I know, what I think, how I feel, and how I would handle things. So y'all here for my opinion, and of course y'all can give yours, but in my opinion, I personally didn't see any problem with the way Keke was grooving on Usher and all that. Like that was exciting because the same thing, like give you example, if I was on stage with Janet Jackson or something, would my significant other be upset because Janet's dancing on me or grounding me? You shouldn't. It's Janet don't want me. I don't want Janet. I don't want Janet. So it's just having fun, and you take those things in life as an experience. That's what it's about. These are once in a lifetime situations. So Keke was like fanning out. When Usher took his shirt off, she was videotaping like, oh, I'm flustered or whatever, and it was cute. It's like, she finally got to meet somebody I could use the word. Let's call it idolized for some time, had a crush on, and she was just having a good time. Mommy out, baby about 6 months old. She got out. The problem I had this is what the problem I had a problem with her, and I've had a problem with him. The problem I had with Keke, let's get it out the way. In my opinion, I'm so glad Auntie's advice is up here. In my opinion, if my woman is out and she got her butt cheeks out, I don't care if she got $100 million, unless she's performing. That's the only way I could stomach that. It don't got nothing to do with money or anything like that, or being jealous or being possessive. I would have a problem with that personally. Me. And I think I'm okay to say that. I'll stand on that. And I'm with that. So I get it why her son's father was upset. But that's where we stop at. That's where we stop at. So, I got a lot of problems with him. The fact that one goes against a pet peeve of mine. The man beefed on the internet. We beef on the internet, we done. We done. It's like people, oh, she did it in a public space so he can address it public. No, that's not how adults handle things. Even if you got a problem. Like Chris Rock said, there's a reason to hit everybody. Just don't do it. No, that's a joke. He's just saying people make you so mad that you just want to go crazy, but you have to contain yourself. But granted, I don't know how he's in his 20s. Hey, Michelle Bird. He's in his 20s, and those generation, whatever they are, Generation X's and all of that, they're great on venting on the internet for people who don't even care. And people who want to see you fall. Let me see what Auntie say. Auntie say, you said you would have a problem, but never said why. In my opinion, with them butt cheeks out wherever you at, to me, unless you're doing a sexy show and we're bringing home some money, I think it's offensive. I think you can be sexy. I think you can show off your body, but I believe that you can do it. What's the word I'm looking for? With some restraint. She might as well have been naked. But that's why, Auntie, this guy have some nerve also. Again, with the internet type thing, whether if he flew up there and drove up there with the baby to talk to her, if he called, if he texted, whatever the case may be, he has the right to say anything that he wants, how he feels. Because that's the thing. When you're in a relationship, you do have to, thank you, Auntie, because Auntie has the wisdom. You do have to consider the other person's feeling. Now, granted, you might not agree with it, but that's the thing about being in a relationship. You still have to manage each other's feelings and emotions and thoughts and all of that. It is a job. There is work. What Jacqueline Willoughby say. So no sheer or see-through clothing. Is that the issue, J-Dub? Hey, I'm with sheer and all that. You can do it, as my auntie said, tastefully. If I could see your butt cheeks and the thong itself, to me, that's lingerie, in my opinion. I had no problem what she did with Usher, how they was grinding on each other and all of that. I ain't got no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But them butt cheeks out was triggering. That's a problem. Like, what the hell is this lady doing? I know she young. I know she having fun. We're going to go all over the place with this. So I'm saying her son's father had an issue. Why I say he has nerve? He has pictures of himself naked on the internet pretty much. You can't see his private parts. Not that I want to see it, but the fact that it's out there like that. So we just went to the thing with Indi Arie. Before you get to the judging people, you got to take a look in the mirror. So if you can be on the internet naked, why can't she be out there with her butt cheeks out? Even though I don't agree with it. But the fact that if you don't take some of the ease out of the girl, I put too many ease in KEE KEE PALMER. I thought that it ain't too. It's too ease. I like it how it looked like that. It look good like that, R. Hampton. But yeah, just the fact of the matter is that you can't judge somebody or have a double. I don't believe there are a lot of double standards in the world, but you can't have a double standard in your relationship. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. It's not fair at all. Okay, let me see what R. Hampton. I'm gonna keep finishing, but I love these comments. I have a problem with him. He'll make her a baby mother, but won't wife her with his Trump supporting traditional ass. Hey, you got a hell of a point, Michelle Bird. I see no disagreements here. I'm with you, J-Dub, on you telling the world your problem, because that's inviting everyone to comment on their relationship. I mean, y'all killing it. Y'all knocking it out the park. Y'all doing it And okay, here we go. Caribbean gal say Kiki was fine. Had she been in sweats in the bonnet? Oh, she let herself go. No, we just asking for some balance and some discretion. Let me go back and get it. Let me go back and get a slash of wisdom. Let me go back to my. All right, let me go back. It's taking a long time. There we go. Here we go. The nice word is tastefully. And that is subjective. Let's be clear. That's subjective. And granted, we talking about late 20-year-old. So we can go in deep here. I guess I gotta go a little deep too. That's why I don't really agree with any, especially famous women or men in their prime, in their youth. They shouldn't be getting married. They shouldn't be having babies. They need to live their life. And especially when you're in the mix of your career, you should be doing everything your way. You should not be managing no baby. Okay, if that's what she wanted, you should be not managing your boyfriend who is living at home while you paying all the bills and he worked for you, managing his feelings. But she made that choice. She made that choice. So no, I want Keke Palmer to be Keke Palmer. If granted, if she wasn't with nobody, to me, it would be fine. She doing the way she want to do. I was like, wow, that's a little risque, but that's Keke Palmer. She's young, sexy, and single. She doing her thing, okay. But like, I'm not gonna put on, oh, you a mother, because most men don't think like, oh, I can't do this because I'm a father. Men do pretty much everything they want to do as a father. They throw axes and ride motorcycles and they do whatever they want. So I would never put on that. You are still a person, even though you're a parent. You should think of your child in mind of doing things that are dangerous. But yeah, let me go here. Yeah, I got some comments. I can't even keep up with them. Marcy Robbins, Marcy, you snuck in here. Yeah, you came in here quiet, but I'm so glad to see you. When Sierra wore that Oscar dress, sheer dresses became the trend. Gabrielle Union wore the sheer dress last week. Gorgeous. Did she have her butt cheeks out? Were the cheeks out? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. LB, I love this. The word of the week is tastefully. That's right. It's subjective. It's my opinion. Tastefully. Look at Caribbean gal. We right there. You could have just texted me, but no, you want to tweet. Absolutely. Dead wrong. Inexcusable. All that. Let's read. Let me pull this thing up because it was like quite ridiculous. I was just talking about people judging, people throwing rocks, and they'll have a nerve. Here's Darius Dalton says, this is what he said, y'all. We live in a generation where a man of the family, I like how he words that because he knows in real life he's not a husband, doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. That's not his wife. He's told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. And he might as well be Rashid because that's Cap. And why is Cap? They got a video on the internet when I guess Kiki got she got the full body back or whatever. She did the bounce back thing. Oh, I almost knocked over my microphone. Marcy Robbins, J-Dub, the word of the day is butt cheeks. Yes, Gabrielle, B cheeks were out. Dwayne liked it. Dwayne don't count. Russell don't count in real life, in my opinion. Yeah, the nerve of this guy. He has morals and standards. This guy who has morals and standards posted a video of Kiki in his tight leopard print twerking them cheeks, twerking them baby cheeks because of body snatch. Granted, hey, in my opinion, that's something you don't post on the internet, especially from a man that has morals and standards as a husband. And you know what I'm saying? Arham said, you mean to tell me there's no marriage? No, there ain't no marriage, Arhampton. The man, he probably want to be married to her, but Kiki knows better. She didn't know not to have that baby. But in my opinion, Kiki did something like what guys do, but women do it too. It's just guys is more prevalent. Some guys, let me take my glass. I'm getting glary. Because I don't need to read. Why I got my glass on? Probably got to read I got to read the comments. But some guys go after the look of it. The woman could be empty inside. She could be a she-devil. The evilest girls have the prettiest faces. You got to think about who you want to build a life with. You got to think about, especially if you have a child, is that a good partner? Is that a good father? Is that a good mother? Would they make a good mother? Even though I don't even know, but are they showing the characteristics? Not how good they look in their bikini or their swimsuit or their muscles or how their booty look. No, that's the wrong choice. That's a very immature choice. And I believe, in my opinion, KeKe chose for the looks. She, I hear a lot of ladies say they want the dark-skinned man. He's 6 feet, all of that. But yes, it's some women, for whatever reason, because everybody has a lane. Some women like light-skinned men. Everybody has a lane. Everybody is somebody who like it. Believe me. So, yeah, that's the thing. Talk to me after marriage, but it won't matter. What that mean? Break that down for me, Marcy. Sunshine Flowers, muscles matter. See, Sunshine Flowers chasing the muscles, but is that man? Is he kind? Is he caring? Is he dependable? Can you trust him? But we can't talk about that because that's how we go into the Ebony K. Williams thing. Because now I got to, Ebony K. Williams always seems to go up. Again, a disclaimer: your boy J Dub is not selling the bus driver to you. Because they even threw the scenario, oh, KeKe got a bus driver too. I don't understand that. And I'm going to try to be less offended by it because it just sounds stupid at this point. In real life, I'll say it one last time, bus drivers have steady pay. Bus drivers have benefits. You could put the new baby on your insurance, not you pay for the insurance out of your pocket. And they have pensions. She didn't get a bus driver. I'm going to bury that bus driver thing. I'm done with it. It's so dumb and stupid. But again, I don't sell it to the ladies. That's the thing. Okay, she got a bus driver. He's far from a bus driver. Rashid is far from a bus driver. It just don't. So again, I just say for all the women, again, because I speak on this, is no to me, no such thing as women business. You put it on the internet, I can speak on it. Pretty amazing. I hear he makes 6 figures. If he does, he's employed by KeKe on her podcast platform. She created a segment for him. Now, granted, he may do it. But KeKe is worth millions. And I'm with KeKe when she put the thing is, you can't, like, people say, oh, you got to be equally yoked with your mate. And when they say equally yoked, they really just talking about money because people don't really understand what equally yoked means. And I ain't even gonna break this one down because we're gonna go too deep. But the fact is, I'll say it again, when you chase that money, you're chasing emptiness. Money comes and goes. Money only takes care of money problems. Not that it don't matter. I'm never saying that. But that's not the foundation that you should, in my opinion, base your relationship off. You're not going to have much. I promise you. You may want some, but guess what? Some people, that's all they care about, and that's fine. If you can live with that and rest in that, and that's what you're looking for, he got money. Don't matter if he's kind. Don't matter if he's caring, attentive, affectionate, none of that. Girl, he got money. Girl, like on Married at First Sight, he drive a 740. Okay. Sometimes you gotta let people have it. With Jacqueline Willoughby, I heard 750 was his net worth versus 750 million her net worth. KeKe is not worth that much. I think I ain't gonna jump out there. This is what I heard. I'm gonna say what I heard, Jacqueline. I'll say I heard he's worth $500,000, and I thought they said KeKe is worth 7 million. But guess what? We can check the Googler. Googler is our friend, and let's see, because I know everybody look this up. How much is KeKe PALMER worth? And we're gonna look at it right now. We gonna look at it right now. It is too many E's. Too many E's are Hampton. I just looked at it. Yes, KEE KEE is worth $7.5 million. Now, granted, that is, she's rich. That's the fortune. But yeah, that's all I can say. So they ain't talking about, when they say equally yoked, they mean, do the man got some money? Do he got some money? So, you know, I gotta let any ladies have it to say that that's all it's about. That's all it's worth. You gotta let people have it and then let them figure it out. Was it really worth it in the end? But getting back to him, like I said, like the fact that this guy is talking up on his high horse, he's Indi Arie in it, Sunshine and Flowers. He's Indi Arie and he's up here talking this. He done took naked pictures on the internet. They done pulled up his retweets and he's backing police killing black men and supporting Donald Trump. And just the fact of the matter is that now he's a man of standards. He's a man of morals. But you got your wife, the mother of your child, twerking her new little fatty, and it's okay because you did it. You got her pregnant without getting married, but you're a man of high morals and standard, and this is your family, and you're the husband, the man of the house, and no, you know, and it's fraudulent. I get it. Of course, I don't agree with it. Why he tweeted again? He's from the generational X or whatever they are. It's fine for them. They will cry on the channel, tell all their business, thinking somebody care. Take, it just ain't real and ain't making sense. In my opinion, I believe he got in his feelings. Of course, I got with him one time when I saw her turn around and them butt cheeks was out. As a man of the house and all that, whatever he talking about, he should have a problem with that. However, he put it on the World Wide Web for everybody to scrutinize his wife, who he's supposed to be protecting, who he's supposed to be covering. That's not how a man handles things. But he's young, and maybe he's not a man. Maybe he's a baby boy. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Let's see what AW say. He had no issue jeopardizing her brand and her money. He needs to be released from his assignment. Ain't that a word? Because absolutely, let's go here the thing where because when I talk about people beefing on the internet or you trying to embarrass me and shame me, I'm talking about regular people. Now, granted, what AW just said, do you understand? Like, whatever she do, she out there. She's not just KEE PALMER. She's a whole brand. She's a movement. This is her career. Everything she does is scrutinized, and it can be affected by the things that she's involved with and connected with. Absolutely. That was absolutely reckless of him. So that's we taking it there. She's the one making the money. Like in real life, again, we're talking equally yoked, as they say. We just talking she got the money. Support the money unless she's doing something crazy. And guess what? Even if she's doing something crazy, have a private conversation. Because they even had a podcast where they discussed, like, it's like, oh, well, what if a girl say I was with her and she had my shirt on? She's like, I ain't got nothing to say to her and all that. And we're going to handle this privately. Me and you going to have a discussion. And she put it out there. And he agreed, but that's not what he lived by. Let me stop the show for Tammy Talks. Why should he have a problem with that? Tammy Talks. Again, Tammy Talks is a super YouTuber that does reality shows, does reviews. And again, Tammy's in her own lane like KEE PALMER. If you have not checked Tammy Talks out, please do so. And Tammy asks, why should he have a problem with that? Like I said, personally, speaking from a man's perspective, in real life, as a man, most men, when you're connected with someone, you do care about how things are presented and all that. Guess what? I'm gonna take his rights away. He shouldn't care. He has naked pictures on the internet. He puts twerk pictures of KEE KEE new baby cakes out there. And yeah, as a man, I would have a problem with that. The issue I have with everything else, he has a double standard because he's doing the same thing as well as he's putting his grievances on the internet, which to me is a deal breaker. You know, because as far as I know, they broke up now because you know in the new world when you unfollow each other, oh that's it, y'all done. You know, it's a thing. So I would have a problem with that. And I spoke of that earlier. I definitely would have a problem with the cakes out like that. You know, again, unless she had a show, fine. But again, we would discuss it in private, just as we discussed, not on the internet, and not to have her open to scrutiny and abuse and judgment, and as well as AW said, affecting her brand. You messing with the money. You got to be more. You got to think. Even as a millennial or generation, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. So, did I miss something? There we go. Marcy Robbins. He tried to harm her brain. He needs to know that he only gave her more eyeballs. Hollywood moves differently. Absolutely, because there is a saying that says there is no such thing as bad publicity. If people talking about you, you're winning. You're winning. But yes, it backfired on. And then you got to understand in real life, people, including me, love KEE KEE Palmer. KEE KEE Palmer is too real. KEE KEE Palmer is comfortable in her skin. KEE KEE Palmer is very talented. And as a person, I'm a person of energy. KEE KEE Palmer has the light. She got an aura of her that you don't want to dim. And as I said it before, again, that's why I don't believe younger people should not get married and have children, especially when they doing work like this. KEE KEE should be free to show up naked if the new world allows this into the Usher theater to see Usher. So, you know, that's my thing. It's just that I understand as a man having an issue with that, unless she got some kind of she's the opening act at Usher's show. Miss Pretty Amazing said, why would he do that to his son's mother? Wondering how their son would feel if he ever sees that. I mean, yeah, people don't think like that. I'm sure he was thinking of out of anger and emotion and insecurity, because that is real. Like in real life, you know, he's feeling inadequate. Again, because they say, oh, he's making money. He's a personal trainer. Okay, that's like a car salesman. That's like Rashid. You know, maybe you'll sell a car, maybe you won't get paid. However, it's been proven that KEE KEE Palmer employs her baby daddy. So, hey, let the lady go have fun. She got a lot on her plate. She got 2 babies to take care of. You know, a man with no job, Mr. Mom. He at home watching the baby, and he see KEE KEE butt cheeks out because she didn't run the outfit by him. I get it. He's upset, but there's no excuse or reason for him to do that. And he has 0 legs to stand on. He's been a thought himself out here taking naked pictures and showing her baby cakes twerking. And it's all good when he can put it on his Instagram live. You know. Who's that? You can't convince that this is one of Todd's schemes. Who is Todd, R. Hampton? Who is Todd? Todd Tucker or something? I don't know. Let me see. Did you see Simone post saying it's really over? Miss Pretty, I did see that. And in my opinion, Simone or Rashid aren't mega stars. So do we really need a joint statement about their relationship? R. Hampton, what I do? I think you need to be stopped, but I want you to keep going. Okay, R. Hampton says Candy's husband. Why would Todd be involved? I don't know. You know, like people who wouldn't care is probably like people like Todd. You know, Todd like to have threesomes and stuff like that, and like they got Ice-T out with something. They like Ice-T he took up for his wife Coco or whatever in the blogs or whatever. And I'm thinking Ice-T opinion don't count. Ice-T is like a former pimp. Ice-T is 60 years old, and allegedly Ice-T lets his wife cheat in peace because she's much younger. I'm gonna say that. So what we got? Mona Wilson, good to see you. So it's the outfit of Usher singing tour. I think it's all of it. And so it probably put a mirror up to him to thinking like how bad of a position he is in his life. He probably hates his life at this point. He feels insecure. And guess what? All of that's his problem. All of it. It ain't got nothing to do with KEE KEE. That's why I said, in my opinion, it's a mistake especially when you're a star, that you link up with somebody, get married. Like you like the NBA players. You got $300 million and you travel 200 days out the year, and you want to get married. Mm-mm. That's not a good look. You're setting yourself up for failure. What Marcy Robbins say sounds like it was about Usher. No, I mean, Usher probably was in the mix, but the first thing he put out there in the tweet is like, it's the dress for me. You're a mom. Like, so moms can't go out and have fun and dress sexy or whatever. Michelle Mercy, don't do my iced tea. Okay, I'm gonna leave iced tea alone. I'm gonna leave iced tea alone. Marcy Rob, cheating piece, yes. And granted, you 60 plus years old and your wife is 25 years, 20 years younger than you. Y'all in different spaces, and you got to be real. Cheat in peace. In real life, Ice T just go make the money. And again, people who are pimps or former pimps, they're disconnected from their women. Their women are like objects. Their women are money makers. So, hey, get sexy. Get an OnlyFans. Wear the little butt naked dress or whatever. You bringing us attention. You making us money. Auntie said, the way I scream. I don't know what I made you scream about, but I knew something came out funny. It felt funny coming off my lips. Hammer G, it was a scheme Todd thought up. It's like a meme now. I ain't know that. I ain't know that. Now don't get me started on Todd. Yeah, I'm not a person who goes up for Todd. That's all I can say, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Marcy Robbins, you're 100. KEE KEE isn't Mother Mary. Like KEE KEE, I don't even think she's 30 years old. She isn't, and she has the right to go out and be with the girls and sing with Usher and grind on a little bit with Usher. It's all in fun. Usher don't want her, and I don't think she wants him. It was harmless. It was fine. Just for me, in my opinion. I'm glad Auntie's advice is still up there. It was the butt cheeks out for me. It's just my opinion. As a man, I can't be a woman. Y'all can't be a man. Most men who aren't former pimps, who aren't 60 years old, are not comfortable with their woman wife out with her butt cheeks out. Granted, KEE KEE is not a regular woman. When I say like a 9 to 5 woman, she's in the business. But in my opinion, if she ain't got no show, she need to cover up them cheeks. Like I said, Russell Wilson don't count. Dwayne Wade don't count. In my opinion, they on another different kind of level, and it's not positive. He don't want her to be a MILF. It's too late. He do want to be a MILF. He want to be a MILF when she on his IG live and twerking them cakes. That's cool when he can control the narrative. It's a control thing. It's an insecurity thing. It's all of that. Like I said, didn't have a problem with him not liking her cheeks out. Did have a problem with a whole bunch of other stuff. The double standards, the putting that stuff on the internet, opening her up to all types of criticisms, and she this, she that, she this. Marcy Robbins say private butt cheeks. That's right. The word of the day is private butt cheeks, and the word of the week is tastefully. Yeah, it is a private thing because in my opinion, that dress looked like lingerie. That was for the bedtime. You put some Usher on and do a little dance and sing for me in the room as the man or the husband or whatever the hell he talking about. It's pretty amazing. Said, too bad KEE KEE has to continue to deal. Guess what? She don't. It's a choice. It's a choice. Luckily, she get married without a prenup and all that. According to him, they're married. That's his wife, but they're not. She could leave him, and by the current standards, when they unfollow each other and delete all the pictures, they're done, or they're done for now. What we got? Jacqueline Willoughby. And now she sees how he is after they have a baby. Yes, and quiet as it is kept. People don't understand. A baby changes the dynamics of a relationship big time. And some people don't realize that. Yes, it can be positive, but you got to really be ready financially and mentally. Some people are never ready for a baby, but you got to get it together. You got to pull it together. And sometimes the baby splits people and makes the man go the other way for his own reasoning. Not that it's right. Marcy Robbins. So maybe bus drivers and celebrities don't mix. Stop it, Marcy Robbins. I had to bring it up again. He's not a bus driver. Bus drivers are employed by private companies that have steady pay, pensions, benefits. The wife doesn't have to buy separate insurance because the bus driver has insurance to take care of his own baby. He's not a bus driver, and neither is Rashid. They wish they were bus drivers. Oh goodness, but yeah, because I said I wasn't gonna talk. I wasn't gonna talk to them. It's pretty amazing. They have a child together. Yeah. If you look at the thumbnail, I did put it up there. I didn't really know the child. The baby was in the picture. She was like, the baby, the boy is like in a little thing, in a little baby carrier or whatever. And I don't know, the baby was so light I couldn't even see him. So I ain't throwing shade at the baby, but that's what it was. R. Hampton said, I'm wrong. What am I wrong about R. Hampton? Look, I'm like Darius. I'm putting the blame on you. R. Hampton, you're wrong. You always starting trouble in the comments, but it's hilarious. It's a hoot. It's a time. It's a thing. So yeah. No, she didn't deserve. She just didn't deserve all of that. The way he handled it, he handled it like he handled like a kid, and I guess that's what he really is when it comes down to. Marcy Rob say, "My bad, bus drivers is a metaphor." Yeah, you're right, and it's okay to say what you say. I'm just making sure they always just beating up on the blue collar worker, and I have a little that triggers me a bit, but I'm gonna be untriggered by it. Your triggers are your own. That's what I tell people. So J-Dub got to take his own advice. Yeah, because it's just a common thing where people are, because especially it's been, what do you call it, magnified by the Ebony K. Williams School of Matrimony, that it's bad to have a steady paying job that's not, you're able to like floss and drive Maybachs and stuff. You ain't got that. You ain't nothing. You ain't no boss, and you ain't a man. Get the I ain't even talking about it. I'm done. Look, LV. Look, Rashid took it straight. Yeah, he always in the line of five. You ask me. MT69, glad to see. Let me see what you got. I think the baby was a happy accident and she never planned to marry him, so he made it easy for her to possibly break up. And MT69, I think you're correct, because she did mention in the video, like, she kind of wanted to wrestle with him. She wanted to wrestle with him. And that's the thing. When you kind of make light of that and you don't protect yourself, a good time can turn into a very long-term bad time. You really got to think about what you're doing out here. You could do whatever you want. You can drive a car with your feet, but don't make it the smartest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Truly Dorcas. I can't see. Let me lean in. He had nothing to lose by disrespecting KEE KEE. You ain't got to be rich, but you got to have a stable career and a reputation. Yeah, I'll go with that. Right. He wanted to shame her. He wanted people to side with him. Like, nobody else is in your relationship. When you get off the Twitter, you still are living in that lady's house unemployed, or you're employed by her in real life. Like, it ain't even got to be about that. Just the fact that respecting your relationship with, like, you have a public relationship, granted, you got to deal with your issues privately. Granted, like I told, I didn't care if he drove through the desert with the baby in the back seat of KEE KEE's Suburban to go see her in person because he was upset. Call her, text her, say, look, when you get back from the show, I don't care what time it is. I don't care when y'all get back from the club, 4 a.m, we need to talk. It is what it is. Because again, like I said, whether it's right or wrong, when you enter a relationship, you do have to manage the other person's feelings and concerns and emotions. It's work. It's work. I like this. LV said he handled it like a Mitch. Yep, a Mitch, a band, all of that. It is what it is, because that's what he is, in real life. Let that lady make her money in peace. And she seems, in my opinion, she seems sensible where you can talk to her, whether she agree with you or not. She seems like she's willing to have those conversations, hear him out, and have a discussion. Have a discussion. Let me see what my auntie say. But for real, after you carry the baby, get over postpartum and stuff. You don't want to shake a little. You do want to shake a little ass and put it out there for while somebody's babysitting for you. I'm just saying for a friend. That's right. I don't know what it is to be a woman and get snatched back and get free from the baby and go out with the girls and all that. Granted, I think she should have that time. I'm with it. I'm with it. And guess what? She wanted to wear the dress. She wanted to wear the dress. It just should have been discussing in private. He's like, hey, you know what? It hurts me. It bothers me when you show your ass and your cheeks like that out in public and you rubbing it on Usher and stuff like that. I felt some kind of way. That bothered me. If you'd have just covered the butt cheeks, I would have been good with it. You look sexy, baby. You look great. You know, right or wrong. But not put it on the internet and KEE KEE, my baby mama is a thought. What y'all think? I'm a man of standards. Ain't she a thought, y'all? No. No. Mona Wilson says, my ex-husband name was, he was a Mitch. Oh, his name was actually Mitch and he was a Mitch. Good God Almighty. Well, he's the ex. I hope you got some lessons from it. And I'm glad you made it out safe. Not that you were in danger. I'm just saying. Because divorces are ugly. But yeah, so yeah, it's just come down to it that be careful who you wrestle with and then you produce a baby. You know, these are the type of things that happen. And like I said, the thing when you jump out there and really put it out there and try to turn the people on KEE KEE, it turned on him. They pulled up his old tweets and his character isn't looking favorable. Oh, and I forgot. There is a snow bunny that came out and said weeks before she was pregnant with Darius Child, KEE KEE's baby dad. We ain't got to give him a name for real. Who is he? The man sitting on her couch bouncing the baby. Weeks before he got with KEE KEE, she was pregnant, and she said he forced her to have an abortion and then end up having a baby with KEE KEE. Like, yeah, they got really together really quick and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, it feels a little opportunistic kind of situation. You know, even though, let's be clear, KEE KEE admitted of approaching him at a party. And as I said, in my opinion, KEE KEE's rich. She didn't do her due diligence, maybe. And the fact that I think she do what a lot of people say without admitting it. Some people are like going for the physical, just the looks. The same way people just chasing money. You just chasing looks and you just chasing money. Those things aren't foundations you can really build something serious on in real life. Now, granted, jump off a cliff if you want to. You'll get the lesson out of it. But hey, have at it. That's all I say. Let's see. Truly Dorcas says, at the time, she was secretly dating Quincy. I didn't know that. Diddy's oldest son. He just didn't want to be exclusive. Oh, wow. Okay. You know, as I said, that's what they call still leveling up, you know, or they start talking equally yoked. So Quincy is rich, so that makes him a good candidate to have a baby with him and be married and all that, whatever. No, but hey, if he comes from a good family, he got Diddy money, he's the heir to Diddy's throne, that makes him a good husband. You know, granted, have your fun, but start making life decisions that lock you in with people. Hey, we've all made bad decisions. You know, just that you got to live with them. That's, you know, you did it. You got to live with it. KEE KEE girl, don't marry him. They broke up. How I say, and I have no proof of that. They unfollowed each other on social media and delete all the pictures. So they done. Truly Dorcas. And I'm glad somebody said it. I didn't even want to go into the colorism thing. You know, everybody got a type. Like I said, a lot of women holler, they want a 6 feet, dark-skinned man. You know, she has a light-skinned man type. Quincy Combs now, this man, she hustled backwards. I thought Quincy, I could be wrong. I mean, of course I'm wrong because you know better than I do. I thought Quincy was the one who looked like Diddy, but you're right. Quincy is the Albie Shore's son, but Diddy adopted or took care of him. So, you know, that's his son. He took over Albie Shore's son, who looks like his damn twin. So, Caribbean Guy 28 says he should sit on the couch, She pays for and relax. Take good care of baby Leo. That's right. Play your part. You already know what it is. You know what it is. The man of the family, as he calls himself. Yep. I'll be sure, son. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just a thing. It just needs to be discussed. This is bottom line. This comes down to decision making. And we all can, let's say, learn or adjust from all of that. So yeah, I think that's all I got on it. I just want to give it from a male's perspective. Most of us men who are not former pimps, who's 60 years old and not bisexual and all that kind of stuff, kind of cares what our woman may wear. We feel some kind of way, right or wrong. And I'm good with that, and I can live with that. The problem is you should not have double standards in your relationship. You should not put your personal relationship business over the internet and get rocks thrown at your wife or baby mother because you upset with her. You can be upset. You have a right to be upset, no matter how frivolous it may seem. But no. And she should, and she should walk on him, because he already showed her who he really is in real life. Tell him, we need to get a custody agreement, because this ain't working, buddy. Auntie's advice. We appreciate your perspective. The channel needs to blow up. Y'all share this video. I appreciate you, Auntie, each and every time. Yep, that's what I'm here for, to give my perspective. I like the way you talking, Marcy Ross. Butt cheeks, don't display them. Got it. Yes, it's a public service announcement. Ladies, if you have a man, if he's not a former pimp, if he's not 60 years old, if he's not bisexual, he probably don't want you showing your butt cheeks outside of the home. Unless you got a show to do, or unless y'all agreed that you should have an OnlyFans to bring money in the house. Don't do it, ladies. Let me keep reading these comments. This is great. I'm done, but we can keep going. Janera Rose. I'm late fooling with Ready Love, but I'm here. Tommy did his usual. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. And I cried, laughed, thinking about it. Give it up, party people. This is how a sexy 53-year-old looks. Get the yes. I'm going to try to squeeze Ready Love in. I'm going to try to do a late Saturday night. When I say late, I call it like 9 or 10, maybe. If not, it will surely be up in the morning, just as a regular video. But I love doing the lives. The energy is there. But when I do a review, I still got to read my notes. With the lives, I just go off of what I think and what I feel. There we go. Auntie, remind them. Tastefully display the butt cheeks. Remember, taste. That's right. It can be sexy. You don't have to show the crack in the top of the thong right through it like a see-through glass. We don't like that. Men feel away kind of about that. Manage my feelings. Manage them. I have feelings too. It hurts me. Your butt cheeks are out and Usher is rubbing up on them. I'm sad. I don't like that. We don't like that. May not bother women. We don't like that. Like I said, in real life, be serious. I had no problem with how she interacted with Usher. I thought it was like a great time. He's like, wow, my wife, it's not his wife, got to, get with Usher, sing with him and all that, had a little groove. It was a moment, it was a moment in time. That was nice. I thought so. It was nice until I saw the back of that dress. I was mad with him too. I was like, I'd put that baby in that back seat. We're going to Vegas. Buckle up. I wouldn't even buckle the baby up. No, let me stop playing. I'm lying. We going to Vegas. We're going to head to Vegas and call him. Come downstairs and bring your credit card, because we need a room too, like that. So it's the thing. He got a right to his feelings. Just don't put it on the internet. And as Auntie, as Vice said, tastefully display the butt cheeks. That's right. You got some new thicker butt cheeks. Show them off a bit, eh? That's cool. That's cool. But don't give it to the whole world. Bring that dress home. That was lingerie. Let's get real. I don't care who wearing it. Okay, what we got? Janera Rose. I just hate that he sullied her moment. Yes, he stole that from her. She was having the time of her life, only for it to blow up the next day. Now, every time she reminisces, he's an unfortunate part of that memory. Absolutely. But guess what? I don't know if it's just her or her personality. She still handled it like a champ, like a professional in real life. She was like, she came back with a tweet or something like, "Ooh, I wish I took more pictures of this dress." That was a cute comeback to say, like, I had fun. I did my thing. I looked good. And she did. She did. Usher fed a woman a strawberry on the night, and I was there. Was she a famous woman? Truly Dorcas? Yeah, like I said, Usher makes a moment every time. Like, I thought it was cute. I didn't know when I was there, he brought his fiance or baby mother or both or woman of the house up there. I noticed she had a diamond U, like an Usher sign. I was like, that's Usher girlfriend. She ain't fool. He went and picked somebody. I thought he picked some lady out the crowd, and they was grooving and stuff. I think she had danced or something because they look very comfortable. Of course, they're comfortable. They got a baby. Janera Rose, that lady is 29, young, paid, and cute. Show them cheeks, girl. Guess what? I'm with it. Except she's got a man of the house. And us men have feelings too, damn it. She got to manage that. Even though she employs him. We got feelings too. But don't put it on the internet. Don't put your feelings on the internet, people. Right, because guess what? She's 29. I can't change that. And I can't tell her what to do. When she wrestled that night, she created a baby. I don't think that it was time to do so. She's 29. She shouldn't have no man at the house. All the lights should be cut off at her house. By herself, living her rich, young life and having all the fun that she wants. And she want to wrestle with somebody, protected. And guess what? I don't know if I brought this up. I'm glad we still talking. Because let's go with the if I said it before, maybe I'm getting old. I'm not young anymore. But this was a great example of how when we talk about keep people talking equally yoked, they want her to be with a superstar. Now, granted, KEE KEE Palmer admitted that she wrestled with Trey Songz and she eluded, and I'm not just blaming, but I could see the pain that she was talking. Like, Trey Songz was a little aggressive with her, and not that like she liked it. Like, it was a problem because Trey Songz, and excuse me, I'm gonna disclaim because I'm going to say something nasty. He be like on camera spitting in people's mouths, women's mouths, because they letting them and doing all kind of like that R. Kelly stuff. So that's what I be talking about, chasing that money. Okay, girl, go get somebody that's doing just like go get Trey Songz, but Trey Songz roughing her up in a way that she don't like. That's a problem. And not only that, that's not the first allegation of Trey Songz doing it. There are many, many allegations. I think it's time may be coming. And it's the fact that, again, that's what I'm talking about. This society pushing her to the money, pushing her to the money. Girl, you got Trey Songz. That's a great match. He's equally yoked with you. He sure ain't. He got the money, but he's a creep. I ain't even gonna say allegedly. I'm good with it. Ashley Arby, another YouTube content creator. Ashley Arby does reviews on all the reality shows, and she's hilarious. And she's teamed up on her lives with my other auntie Roro. I always love watching Ashley Arby. Go check her channel out if you haven't done so. Ashley Arby says he ain't her husband, so he said he was her husband. And that was his wife, and he was the man of the house, or the whatever terms he used that you could tell that he was not her husband, but he wanted. Look at this. That's what I'm saying, Mo. Let's get real here. I didn't want to use the R word. She said he allegedly R'd her in real life, and that's all I'm saying. An equally yoked, because I don't believe in that. An equally yoked man can be abusive, can be a creep, can be an R. I don't want to use the word. I don't want no triggers. I don't want no blocks or nothing. That's all I be saying. You can't build something long term on some money. You can't do it. You could do it, but You get it. You get Trey Songz in the room beating you up and physically and abusing you because he got money. Because that's who you should be with. Because you got money. GTFO. H. Truly Dorcas coming through with the comments. She needed a professional man like Issa Rae, got an investment banker, but has a good reputation, very smart. And I could go with that because I do believe that it is favorable to maybe have someone in the atmosphere of business so they could kind of understand and relate what you do and not get mad while they're watching a baby on the couch. Because instead, if he was the man, he might have been there or be in the right mindset, let the nanny watch the baby. He might have been in Vegas himself, chilling out, whatever the case may be. Not somebody who's insecure, feeling inadequate, and trying to tear her down and trying to dim Kiki's light. We don't need that. She shouldn't have had that baby. Sorry, but not sorry. Thank you. Actually, Arie said, thanks, it's J Dub. Nah, I ain't for that play marriage stuff. Are you married or not? Yeah, let him talk. He doing that double talk, the man of the house. I'm sure he wants to be your husband, but we see for good reason why he's not. Totally. And I don't, and that's the thing. Just because you have a baby, just because you have your favorite mistake, don't mean you should get married. It doesn't mean that. So, hopefully she's done with him and just be co-parenting and let him co-parent over there wherever he gonna be at. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, I'm pretty much done with this, I think, unless y'all got some more comments, because I read off y'all comments. I did promise a couple of members of the Dub fam that I was gonna talk about a scene with Married at First Sight, but I gotta be honest, I keep it 100, and I remember Halima really bringing it to me, saying that on Married at First Sight, like the Where Are They Now kind of situation, that Shaq and Aries had a moment like where they were staring each other eyes. I looked through the whole thing. I really didn't see it. I saw a part where Aries was getting teared up about Shaq about being his bro and all that. He's like, oh, I gotta go do some push-ups. Aries, just like Shaq, is gonna be projecting what a man is, almost a performative way of what a man should be. Like, oh, I need to go chop some wood, because that's what the definition of a man is. But I really didn't see it. Yeah, I did see Shaq that he allowed everybody to ball his high kicks and glow sticks where they had the neon headbands and wristbands. That's exactly what they wear at Shaq's infamous high kicks and glow sticks every Wednesday night on the campus with the lights out, with their shirts off and baby oil everywhere and twerking. So yeah, I get it. So yeah, that's about it. Good night to all. And as I always tell y'all could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you're here with me. I really appreciate it. I really mean it. Janelle Rose got a comment. So it ain't over. Y'all thought it was over. It ain't. Psych. Let's go. I'll tell you, as long as y'all keep the comments coming, I'm doing it. Janelle Rose, you see Simona Rashid finally made a joint statement to dissolve the engagement. Praise God. Now she's on Twitter looking for Labor Day plans because the wedding ain't happening. Laugh out loud, shameful. Yeah, Janelle Rose, I didn't think much of it because, like, they're not stars. Let me do air quotes, stars. I don't need a joint statement for Rashid and Simone. I really don't care. And I feel a little hustled. So they can just evaporate, because we already on another Ready to Love. I don't want to keep talking about old people. And I'm not saying nothing against you. I'm just saying the fact that they trying to stay relevant. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Arhampton said, you're killing me. Arhampton, you be killing me. I feed off your energy. What Mona Wilson say? Shaq and Aries were at the Essence. OMG. Now that's a scandal. I need to do a whole video about that. I need to do. Janelle Rose say, I feel very hustled. Yeah, I feel slimy. Like when I finish watching them go back and forth and do their interviews, I feel like I need to take a bath, like in real life. It just don't feel right. It don't feel authentic. So yeah, I did say good night. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. We at the hour and 30-minute mark of the video. Again, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Without you, there is no me. And I'll say it again. And I mean this. Y'all could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you're here with me. I really appreciate it. I really mean it. Good night, everybody. Thank you again for showing up. I love the support.